Hey guys, Teressa here. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you all back. Last week was a rough week for me. I just wasn't feeling well. I wasn't feeling like myself. And today I am feeling so much better. And I am glad to be back on the grind, back on camera, hanging out with you guys. Today is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me tutorial. So I am going to be doing a full face tutorial. I believe this is the first full face tutorial on my channel. I do believe so, yes. So as you guys can tell, I have zero makeup on my face. Now here's a little history. I have tattoo eyebrows. I got them done years and years and years ago when the tattoo eyebrow and thing was a thing. And I haven't had them touched up in quite some time, so I am due to get them touched up soon. I just haven't had the time to get around to it. So I will be going in with my brow products and showing you guys what I will be using throughout this tutorial. And guys, I'm just glad to be back on camera, chilling, talking to you guys in my robe, feeling nice and relaxed. Now let's get into the video. First, well, I actually already washed my face and moisturized, and I'm going to be priming the skin, and I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown, and this is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and this is a face base moisturizer for the skin. And again, this is not cruelty free. I purchased this product before I went cruelty free and before I had a YouTube channel, so I'm just trying to use it up. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe sponge here, and I'm just going to apply this to my face so that it seeps into the skin. And I usually just start off my eyes when I'm starting my makeup application, but I do like to prime the skin and prep the skin so that everything soaks into my skin before going in with foundation and all the other products. Okay, so now we're going to let that seep in, and we're going to start with my brows. And I am going to start with the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio, and this is a brow defining kit. And this is what the packaging looks like here. I've mentioned this product on my channel time and time again. It has a pomade and a lighter and medium to dark color powder inside. And as you guys can see, it's well loved. So I'm going to start with the medium to dark color, and what I do is I tend to mix just a little bit of pomade in it. And I start on the outer part of my tail. So I just start here and fill it in. And then I go in with the lighter shade for the top front of the brow. Now guys, I just realized I forgot to first go in with my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. And this is what the packaging looks like here. And typically, usually, I start with this product to just get the hairs all in place. Okay guys, I am back and we are up close and personal. Now I did the right eye and now I'm going to do my left eye. And I'm going to do the same thing I did on the right eye, just fill in the brow on the left side. Actually, I need this camera here. Okay guys, they're all filled in, and now I am going to go in with my concealer, and I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in the shade 2.5, and this is what the packaging looks like. And I'm going to just clean up under the eye, under the eyebrow. Okay guys, now I'm going to be priming my eyes, and I am going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. And a little bit of this goes a long way. This is a great eyeshadow base. I really love this, and it really makes your eyeshadows pop, and it gives you a really nice base for the eyes, for the eyeshadow. I really like this primer. So next I'll be using the Jaclyn Hill palette today, and this is what the palette looks like right here. It's a great palette. I have used it a few times, and I really like the shades and the colors in this palette. They're very pigmented, and I'm going to go in with the shade In Light to set my eyeshadow primer. And I'll be using the Morphe E27 brush to set my eyeshadow primer. Okay guys, so I'm going to be applying some sticky tape to my eyes. I love that sharp, like the sharp eyebrow look. So I like to apply sticky tape. So I get that crisp, clean look with the eyeshadows. So guys, I'm not sure what look I'm going to do today. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm feeling like I wanna do, a nice, warm, pretty crease with a pop of color on the lid. All right, so I am going to go in with a transition color, and the transition color I'm going to use today is Creamsicle. Sorry, it's kind of hard, guys. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that the actual names are on the back of the palette. So you got to flip the palette over to actually get the names. So I'm going to go in with the color Creamsicle, and that's this color right here as my transition. I'm just going to show you guys. I think that'll be easier. And I'm just going to blend it in the crease in circular motions, and then windshield wiper motions, just in the crease area. So guys, I like to build up my crease, so we went in with the creamsicle as a transition color, and I'm going to start building my crease. And I'm going to go in with the color Hunts, and that's this color right here. It's like this red color. So I'm going to go in with that shade, and I'm going to tap off the excess and get to blending. And I'm going to blend a little lower than the transition shade. And I'm buffing out the edges with the creamsicle color. And I'm using light circular motions to blend. Next, I'm going to be going in with this brown shade right here, and this is the shade Chip, and this is this brown shade right here. It's like a medium warm brown. And I'm going to start to pack that on my outer corner. And I'm using the MAC 217 brush. And then I'm going to go in with a clean brush to blend out the edges. And this is the BH Cosmetic brush, and it came in a kit. It's the number 7. It came in a kit of, I believe, 10 to 12 brushes, and it's the vegan brushes from BH Cosmetics. And again, number 7. Okay, so I'm going to be applying the same concealer that I use on my eyes to cut my crease, and I'm going to be using the Sigma Cut Crease brush, and it's the E62, and this is what it looks like right here. I really like this brush for carving out the crease. It's really good. So what I like to do is put a little bit of concealer on my lid because I have slightly hooded eyes, and then I just look down and I look up. And wherever the concealer hits is where I like to carve my crease out so that you actually see the color. Otherwise, you're not going to see the color, and it's just going to be wasteful in my opinion. Like, you're just not going to see the color at all. So that's how I like to carve out my crease. That's the guide that I use, so it's a good tip. And I'm gonna stop just about right there. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to use the first shade that I set my eyes with, the shade in Light, to just set this concealer here. Now I'm just buffing over the edges ever so slightly. It's all about blending. Okay guys, I feel like I want to do something different. There are some nice pops of colors in this palette here, and I'm feeling a little daring. So I think that I'm going to try, Okay guys, I'm just gonna go for it. I am going to go for the green. It's like a mermaidish color, and see what happens. And I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics brush, and this is the V6. And this is like a shader brush. And I'm going to just pat it in the area that I cut the crease on the lid. And just keep packing on the color. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the MAC 217 brush just to blend the turquoise color in with the brown on the edges. Okay guys, so I'm gonna add a pop of shimmer on top of the turquoise color I just laid down on top of Jada in the shade Pool Party. And this is what the color looks like right here. And I'm gonna actually use my fingers to apply that. Oh, it's pretty pigmented. Very pretty. Okay guys, now I'm going to go in with my MAC 275 brush, and it's an angle brush. I love this brush to actually go in under my brow bone. So I'm going to take the shade, which shade do I want? Beam, and just go into that lightly because this is pretty pigmented, and just go underneath of my brow bone. It's like a nice nude shimmer highlight color. So you just want to go in with a light hand. This is pretty pigmented. Jaclyn Hill wasn't playing no games when she decided to come out with this palette. It's very nice. I'm just happy I got it for my collection. I literally just got this palette in November, like mid-November, so it's new to my collection. But it's been out for a while. She did a good job. Okay guys, I'm going to take off the tape. Okay guys, so the eyeshadows are done. Yay, I'm liking the way it looked. I took off the tape. And now we're going to curl my lashes. I'm going to do my wing liner on camera and apply the false lashes that I have here. And then we're going to go into the skin, and then I'm going to finish off the lower lash line on my eyes. In that order. Got it? Okay. Okay, let's curl my lashes. Okay guys, I'm going to be going in with my Tom Ford eyeliner pen in black, and this is not cruelty free either. I did purchase this before my channel and before I went cruelty free. So I'm going to use this up because this cost an arm and a leg. It is a great product, but I will not be repurchasing this guy. And I'm going to do my winged liner. I get up in a mirror now and I can't breathe. So bear with me. Now let's see if I can get the other one to match. It's always a challenge. As long as they're sisters, they don't have to be identical, but as long as they're sisters, I'm good because I'm gonna put lashes on anyway. Okay, so this is the wing liner. They're not identical, but they're close enough. Okay guys, now I'm going to coat my lashes with my Essence Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, and then I'm going to go in with the Lily Lashes in the style Miami Faux Mink Lashes. Using my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. Okay guys, I am going to take my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, and that's this guy right here. I love this primer. It's so great for just filling in your pores and mattifying the T-zone area. And I really do enjoy this product a lot. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on my finger and I'm just going to smooth it into my pores areas. And just like here and around my nose. And you want to just roll it in so that it seeps into the pores and it becomes a blank canvas for the foundation to go over. It's a wonderful product. Okie dokie. Now we have a few first impressions. First of all, we have the Morphe sponge, and that's this guy right here. I purchased this off of Sephora.com. I believe it was $7. It's latex free, and it is a chiseled edge. It says the chiseled edge delivers the ultimate control for contouring, highlighting, and baking. Just add water and give it a good squeeze. Pair with your favorite makeup and blending the rules. So I'm going to try this guy here, and this is the shape. It's kind of like the Eco Tools sponge, and then this is the end here. So I'm just trying it out. I'm trying to find some good dupes, you know, to the Beauty Blender just to try out. So I'm going to try this guy today. And the next first impressions we'll be trying today is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. And this foundation is new, and it has SPF 20, brightening complex foundation for all skin types. And this is what the packaging looks like right here. It's all glass, and it does have like the doe foot applicator wand. So I'm going to try this guy out. I'm going to shake it first. I didn't shake it, so let me shake it. And then I am in the shade MN as in Nancy 3. Now, hopefully the shade will work. I did pick it out online, so we're about to find out. We're about to find out. So I'm a medium to full coverage girl, so I'm going to start light and build up. The shade looks like it matches pretty well. I like how with the sponge you can go like around your eyebrows, you know, you can get up under your eyes, like up in this area. Okay, that's like a light medium coverage. I need more, so I'm gonna go in with a little more in just like the center of my face, like here. Ooh. Just build it up a little bit more. Okay, I would just say it's a medium coverage foundation in my opinion. All right, I'm gonna stop here. And I am going to conceal with my Becca. It's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So I'm gonna go under my eyes with this product here. It just brightens the under eye in preparation for concealer. And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild brush, and it doesn't have a number on it, but it's a Wet n Wild shader brush. And next we're going to be going in with the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. And I got two of these guys. I got C8, which is like a light medium, and I'm gonna use that for highlighting my face. And I got the C10, which is more of my skin tone. And I'm gonna use that to just cover up my blemishes. And you know, I would use that C10 for like no makeup days to just even out my skin tone. So I'm gonna go in with those guys. And this is a first impression as well. And again, it's the doe foot applicator. And this is supposed to be, well, they say it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I'll let you know what I think. It's a good concealer. I would say Tarte Shape Tape is a bit, it's more full coverage and like more matte. The formula is more matte. This formula is, I'm sure you could build it up. We can build it up a little more. Not as full coverage and is not as matte. But it's a good concealer. I do like it. But the formulas are definitely different. This formula is definitely different from the Tarte Shape Tape. So let's see how it looks when you build it up. Okay. Yeah, so I stand by that. Definitely, it's a good concealer. However, it's not the same as Shape Tape. Like I said, Shape Tape is more full coverage, more mattifying, and it actually dries quicker. This one is more of like a kind of a more hydrating formula, and it's not as full coverage, but it's a good one. I like it. I'm glad I got it. All right, so now we're going to set all of the foundation, the concealer on my face. No, but before we do that, I want to cream bronze. And I have the NYX Mineral Stick. I believe this is a foundation stick, but I got a darker shade so that I can use it for cream bronzing. And it's in the shade MSF13. And this is what it looks like here. So I'm just going to cut the cheekbones and bronze the skin. Guys, so I'm going in with the Cover FX powder to set under my eyes and in the center of my face, everywhere where I highlight it. And then also I'll be following up with the Sacha Buttercup for the perimeter of my face. Okay guys, so now I'm going to do underneath of my eyes here, and I'm going to go in with the same shades I did for my crease, and I'm going to blend a little bit of the dark brown, the warm brown, in the outer corners. Okay guys, now I'm going to be going into the e.l.f. and this is the brow gel in fiber and medium. Okay, now I'm going to go over the cream bronzer with my favorite tried and true Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light Bronzer. And I'm using my Morphe E3 brush to do that. And next I'm going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3 palette. And I'm going to be highlighting and putting blush on with this. And this is the packaging here. I'm going to mist my face with the Too Faced Prime Set and Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 spray. And it just melts all the powders down and gives you that skin-like look. Now I'm going to go in and highlight with my Anastasia A23 brush. And I'm going to mix the 3 highlighting powders that are in this Hourglass Ambient 3 lighting palette. All glowy, just like I like it. Love that palette. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Ambient Radiant Light, and I'm just going to dust this under my highlighted areas. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. buffing brush. It doesn't have a number on it. Just gives you that nice, healthy look to your skin, a healthy glow. I love Hourglass powders. They are everything, worth the coin. Now I'm going to tight line with the LA Girl Glide eyeliner, and this is in the shade Very Black. I'm going to tight line with this. So I have this issue, guys, where I love my almond shaped eyes. However, even when I cut my lashes, they just tend to sometimes, when they're new, like pill up in the inner corners because of my eye shape, the elongated eyes. So I just put some more glue on the corner here, and I'm just waiting for it to dry so I can tack it down. So just waiting on that. Next up, I am going to line my waterline with the Fake Awake by Tarte. And it's a nude color, just to open up my eyes. Now I like to go in with the tattoo liner, and this is the Mad Max Brown. And I just go over my beauty mole just to make it look a little more prominent. Makeup and everything gets over it, so I'm gonna just do that there, let it dry. Now here's an example, guys. I just got a little bit of mascara as I was applying it on my right eye. You let that dry, and I'm going to show you a trick. For those of you who don't know, now let's go to the lips while that little mistake is drying up there. And I'm going to go in with my cork liner. And I've had this liner, again, before I decided to go cruelty-free, so I will not be repurchasing this product. I'm just going to line my lips. Okay, so we have the liner on there. And I'm going to go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it's in the shade London. And because I've been feeling the glossy vibes lately, I'm going to go in with my Buxom, and this is the Brook Lip Gloss, and this came in the mini set. Now, this is how you fix that mistake. Okay, so it's fully dried, and I'm just going to flick it off with a Q-tip. Just like that. And it's gone. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Hangover Primer Spray again, and I'm just going to set the rest of this makeup. Okay guys, this is my finished look here. I really like how it turned out. As far as the actual first impressions, I do like the foundation. I feel like I did a good job at picking out my shade because that could be kind of tricky. So I do like the foundation. I would say it's more of a medium to full coverage. It's not a full coverage. So you know, if you want to build it up to a full, then that's fine. I really like the turnout. It just gives you a healthy, seamless glow, which I like. I like to look and feel youthful. You know what I mean? And I do like the concealer, the Makeup Revolution concealer as well. I don't feel like it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. And I explained why earlier, but I do like it, and I'm glad that I do have it for my collection. And as far as the Morphe sponge that I tried, the highlight and contour sponge, I'm going to play around with it a little more, but so far so good. I'm just on the hunt to find a really good like beauty blender dupe. Beauty blender dupe. Okay guys, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love having you guys here watching me, and I love to film videos. It's just so much fun for me. And I wish you all well, and until next time, take care guys. Bye.